Happy holidays!
Someone's happy.
We held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts.
Oh.
Having the Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it.
Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. I heard they were sold out in most places.
There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. Maybe because I'm rich. Sorry about that outburst.
Oh, she's so cute. Why? You look so happy. I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness.
Anyway, could you give me a call-out velvet, please?
Sure. Cobalt velvet for Stella. It gonna be big.
It gotta be big.
That.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Force the habit. And then everything else, carpentry. All on the rocks and
Bam. Here.
thanks.
Are you meeting with Say today?
She should be here in a bit.
Yes.
She told me she wanted a drink here, and since I was coming here too. Sadly, I can't stay for long. I have some errands to run.
How has she been lately?
She's better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching at her bandages so often.
What about her eye?
I? Oh, her. Sorry. It'll take longer to heal, but as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She doesn't show it, but she's had depressive bouts from time to time. And who can blame her? Her life changed completely. The job she loved no longer exists. She was used as a disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. I'm afraid it will all make her go back to her old ways.
Old ways?
There was a rough spot when Say was a teen. Her mom's clinic was about to close. Then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up. And the teachers at her school didn't help. Say is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. She needs to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience.
Yeah, learning isn't a one-size-fits-all thing.
It's almost like all their funding was cut. They basically branded her a failure. She even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labeled as special or different. Anyway, Say was totally different during that period. Foul-mouthed, short-fused, always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time, I see that old look cross her face and it scares me.
You're comparing her to her teen self, though. People mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet Say knows better than to go back to that.
I hope so. Get me something cold and sweet, will you?
Sure.
That's all aged.
No ice, yeah.
Asian mixed. On the
Here we
rocks.
go.
Here we go.
And blended, yes.
2 powder delta. 2 hot and blended.
Blended. Here.
Thanks. This is the kind of... Oh, sorry.
This is the kind of stuff Say asks for, you know?
Now that you mention it...
So, I take it Say's family situation isn't exactly fine and dandy, huh?
It's a mess they've tried to fix over time, and I'm glad to say they've actually done it. Say's mom had a really abusive relationship with Say's biological father. Sadly, like many women in that situation, she just tried to justify his actions. But apparently, things got nasty when Say's mom, Miss Emmy, got pregnant. At that point, she had an epiphany, one could say. She didn't want that guy to raise her child, so she finally sought help. Things weren't so easy, though. Before the authorities could take him away, Miss Emmy got a serious beating from him. She still uses a cane to walk thanks to that. Jesus Christ.
Yikes.
She moved here, Say was born. She started her veterinary clinic.
So, did he come back?
He was drunk and couldn't find any drugs, so he made it into the city. He caused a ruckus for a couple of days until Say managed to scare him off.
How?
She beat him to near death 3 times.
3 times?
Then she T-posed to assert dominance.
Must have been the T-posing that did it. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but...
Oh, don't worry, I laughed too. The dramatic irony there is delicious.
Yeah! I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe. And a cat boomer is sure to become a target.
Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier.
Come again?
Sure, Uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but it's also too sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel they're people living. I especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel a warmth there that Uptown doesn't have. It's also easy to talk to people, let's say.
Yeah.
You finally came.
Welcome.
If you try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are just a bit wary, but they're also more likely to talk to you. Not that things aren't nice there, though.
Can I get you something?
I feel like having a beer. Make that 2.
All right, 2 large beers coming up.
But I just want 1. I'm asking for 1 for me, adding 1 to your order. Oh, that, right.
2 beers for the girls.
There we go. All mixed. Am I doing this right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why All the numbers kind of fell out of my head.
That's okay. I know how that is. Bam.
Alright, here's your giant beers.
2 giant beers for 2 cute girls. Here.
Thank you. Thanks. Say, you should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, where's Say? Where's Say? Why do they call you just Say when they call me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old.
Oh, cute.
Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry, I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Well, there were fireworks and some dog thought it'd be safe to hide in the jar. The little guy managed to get his head and paw inside before getting stuck. Oh no. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just try to break it.
That's messy.
She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fellow was scared.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm out.
Oh, yeah. We'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you want to come.
Sure, it's better than depressing myself with my dad's woes about the next fiscal year.
Ugh.
I'll be here. Bye, Jill. Bye, Say. Careful.
Please come again. You want to come too?
I'd love to. I'll also make up for not coming last time. How was the party?
Weird. It was really weird. It was really fucking weird. Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare. That's all we did the entire time. Had fun, broke some glasses. Ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who were there.
Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think?
Yeah. Can I get you something?
Let's try something classy.
Okay. Something classy for Say.
250. 260.
That's a lot of alcohol, though. Well, Say's a strong cookie. $280.
Do we want to go for this one, or do we want to go for the other one?
Well, she just asked for a classy drink. This one's the most expensive, I think.
All right.
Ten of this.
All on the rocks and mixed. Okay. It was just the one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Something classy.
Yep, this is the thing.
Stella came in quite cheery about Sunday.
This Sunday? Oh, yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th.
Really?
There's a weird story from when she was a kid.
I love that they're telling us stories about each other as kids.
Yeah. She heard Mega Santa's story, and somehow she got it into her head that by being born on the 25th, she was the spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. That made her start giving out gifts like crazy. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her.
Spiritual reincarnation?
That's cute.
That is cute.
Well, the story says the Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit.
Oh my god.
And that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. That girl was delusional as a kid.
No, sounds like she was just a kid. Huh. Speaking of things you did when you were young, Stella mentioned she's worried about you going back to your old ways. Something about a rough period where you were angry or something.
Oh, that. It's sweet that she's worried. But I won't go back to those days just like that, though. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, you know? I'm not a teen anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Expected as much. Told her as much.
Hey, can you give me something bubbly?
Sure.
Bubbly.
Something bubbly for a bubbly girl.
Bubbly. There we go. I think, again, Fringe Weaver is pretty... Or Cobalt Velvet. Yeah, Cobalt Velvet is still the biggest, I think. Yeah.
Not frothy water.
Alright, let's give her a Fringe Weaver so we're not doubling up on the same thing.
Okay.
Because I think we just gave her a Cobalt Velvet, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Here we go.
Okay. You can take it, Say. We believe in you.
Alright.
Age and next. Here.
Bubbly. Hey, Jill. This might seem a bit random, but... Do you remember the first time I came here?
Yeah, you're the second white knight I've served. I remember. Why?
Precisely because of that. I didn't mean to ask you about that story. How was your other experience with the White Knight?
If I had to put it simply, the total opposite of you.
Oh?
She came here as part of her work, looking for information on some case. I went through the motions, offering her a drink and all that, but she came only for her job. At first, I thought she was just another private eye, but she showed me her badge and all.
What kind of case was it?
I wouldn't know. She never told me, but she asked if I saw some people. She got pretty intense when I told her I had no idea who she was talking about. I suggested she ask the vending machines outside, and they told her the suspect climbed on them. She got her info and she left. Pretty professional, if a bit intimidating. She seemed personally invested in the case, though. The way she lost her cool was suspicious.
You seem to be pretty good at reading people, Jill. It makes me kind of jealous.
Nah, I'm not good at that. It's just a coincidence that I noticed it.
But you noticed it. I'm not good at reading people. Even if the cue was thrown in my face, I wouldn't be able to see it.
I'm sure you can compensate with another skill. Any particular reason you asked me about that event?
Not really. I just found the fact that I was the only other white knight you've served weird. I mean, really? Just two?
Weird, I know. I've spent most of my life with almost no interactions with white knights until I met you.
Means you had a nice life then. That sounded creepier than I thought.
A bit, yeah.
Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill.
Please come again. I'll go take my break, Jill.
Sure.
Wow.
Man, I feel like shit's gonna start to unravel in like the next 2 or 3 days. And but I don't know how.
I know, right?
Alright, let's keep going. It's now safe to keep playing.
I wonder if I left food for 4.
Troubling news. Oh.
Okay, I'm here. Sorry, I was looking at Loop in the chat.
That's okay.
With her very good sunglasses.
But
Dot, dot, dot. Dorothy? No.
no.
You
Oh.
won't get through the bar anytime soon.
Did she-
You can stop walking.
Oh no, is she Bethesda? Is she trying to Bethesda clip through the bar?
Maybe. Question marks?
Ah, honey.
Dorothy, what's wrong?
No.
You want something?
The usual, I guess.
No.
Usual. Usual. Usual.
No.
What's wrong with Dorothy?
Dorothy. What's her usual?
Shit. I remember Piano Woman was like her favorite,
Yeah.
not necessarily her usual. I'm looking it up.
Okay,
There's
yeah.
something wrong with her. We need to fix her.
I need to know. Oh my god, I need to know. Dorothy, what's wrong?
What's the usual? Is it the 27th?
Yes, this should be the 27th.
The wiki says something girly and or sweet.
Okay. Okay, we can do that.
Yes.
I think we got her a sugar rush the first time. That seems about right.
Yeah, it's sweet and girly.
2, 3, 4. We're gonna give her a big old sugar rush.
Yep.
We don't need to. Actually, let's not do the Karmatrine.
Yeah, no alcohol.
We just give her a regular one. All mixed.
Here. This is nice. 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 Nice.
Okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you?
Hey, honey. How do you know it's real?
Whoa, getting a little existential there, bud. How so?
I mean, how do you know if what you see is an actual thing?
What? Are we living in the Matrix now?
I don't know.
How can you tell if what you see around you is actually happening?
What tells you everything is not actually a fabrication?
What tells me I'm not just a simulation in a computer?
And those ponderings brought you to the bar?
What? Oh, I'm in the bar. Am I?
Dorothy, I think you need maintenance.
Yeah, Dorothy. So you're having a solipsistic crisis of sorts?
Solip what?
Solipsism, the theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. Well, I've learned a new word today.
Right?
See, that's another thing right there. That word.
Okay, but she's speaking in regular sentences.
Yeah.
and she's like interacting with us properly. So
Okay.
I'm slightly less freaked out now.
Maybe we knocked her out of her glitch or something like that. It's like, you know, like in like the Ubisoft like Assassin's Creed games where like the NPCs are just kind of like clipping into things and then you interact with them and they're back on their path.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
Solipsism. What does it even mean? Where the hell did it come from?
I mean, Dorothy, there's a whole like etymology of words and whatnot, but that's like a whole other study.
Well, solus means alone, and ips means self.
Yes, but how did it come to be?
You see, people took two Latin words and crammed them together to make a new word. People literally make up new words all the time, Dorothy.
That's how language works.
That's how language works.
Do you expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decided to make noises?
Yeah. Yeah. Like a cave person saw something weird, made a sound, and went like, pointed at the rock and went, brr! And then other cave people looked at the rock and also went, brr! And then that's how the rock became known as brr! You know, and it just went from there.
Yep, that's exactly how it went. How it went.
Yeah.
And decide, hey, let's make this noise mean this. It doesn't make sense. Words don't make sense.
Okay, she's making a better expression too.
I've been repeating words for a long time and they've stopped making sense. Why?
Calm down. That's just semantic satiation. Wow, Jill, how
Jill.
are you this smart?
Stop making up words, honey. And then there's this counter. How can I be sure the counter is really here?
Well, it's impeding your progress. You can't go any further
Dorothy,
than the counter, right?
Is existentialism.exe just running in the background?
It is. Please stop tapping it.
Hold on, just making sure.
She punches it. I should make her a drink. At the very least, I'll have something to throw at her.
Piano woman.
Piano woman. I mean, we can't make this one big.
Oh,
It's
it's already
it's-
huge.
It's already big.
It's like giving her like a punch bowl. All aged and mixed.
Stop tapping the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this at your face.
Sorry.
So, let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis?
Since earlier today, I think. I was remembering the good times I had with my guardian. But I don't know. It was all too sudden.
What?
I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now.
Do you think? I mean, Lilith were getting like those weird updates, or the
Yeah.
huh?
Like weird messages were being dropped into their brains.
Yeah. Someone drag and dropped existentialism.exe onto Dorothy.
Yeah.
How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. And out of nowhere, the thoughts started piling up in my mind. What is love? What is fun? Are those feelings real? Is all of that real? Am I real?
Okay, someone implanted like the Socrates virus in her. Like, this needs to stop.
What tells me I'm actually in a body? What if I'm just some computer somewhere thinking it has a body?
I mean, you kind of are.
What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream?
What tells me that you're real? Eh? For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination.
Oh, Jill, don't do it. No. Dorothy can't handle this right now.
Or even just an AI simulation in some computer that thinks it's a human.
Jill, no. You're gonna crash.
Jill.
You're gonna crash Dorothy.
I've been there, Dorothy. I know. That existential doubt and crisis, that uncertainty about whether or not things are real. It was a couple of months only, but...
Dorothy, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're having what's called intrusive thoughts.
I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. But the panic attacks gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch, and the fear got worse.
What did you do to get over it?
Drink.
Oddly enough, I read a book. The Last Reign in the World. One of my favorites. At one point, I cried with the book, and I realized I was crying over fake things. A story and its characters.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that's what good writing does.
Whoa. This just got deep.
I'm getting ready to cry if something bad happens to Dorothy.
I know, right?
I didn't care less for them because they were fake. Why not think of reality like that, too? Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I'd still care about you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but that focus helped me.
Heh, I like it. Hey, can I take this drink?
I made it for you.
Thanks. Okay then.
She just takes it and walks out.
Yeah.
Mine now.
Okay.
Phew.
Why did you throw it on your head?
To feel something you made.
And?
It burns and itches a bit.
I'll get you a towel.
Delivery for Dana Zet. Oh, I've been here before. Oh, it's Mr. Mario.
Hey! It's a Mario!
It's a Mario. I'm not going to do that voice.
No, that's okay.
I can't act when I'm doing that voice.
Mr. Mario, welcome back.
I have a delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that?
She's my boss. I'll get it for her.
Right. Sign here, please. It's a big package.
I wonder what's inside.
No one's gonna make a joke. All right, fine. You should open it. If it's something perishable, maybe it'll need to be refrigerated. Let's see.
Oh my god, are we really opening it?
It's a wiener. A really big wiener.
Excited exclamation.
Hey, honey. The big package had a big wiener inside.
What will your boss do with such a thing? I don't know how she'll cook it. Perhaps she'll chop it?
Honey. Seems the wiener is too big to eat correctly.
Oh my god, Dorothy.
Stop! Maybe you could prepare some right now. What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your boss's wiener?
I don't.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Seriously, Jill?
She's the one making the jokes.
And you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them.
And failing.
Anyway, we all know if we dare cook this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. She'll hang me upside down.
Hey, Jacket Boy, what's your name?
I'm Mario.
Come on, Mario. I'll buy you a drink.
run out of delivery, you know.
This is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud.
And you?
I'm fine.
Sunshine Cloud for Mario. Oh, good for him. He asked for what he wanted instead of the manly thing.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with girly drinks.
No. They taste the best.
They taste the best. I'll give him some optional Karmatrine.
He can have 2.
As a
There.
treat.
Yeah.
On the blended! It's blended.
Oh my god. I'm ready.
Shaka, 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 shaka.
Sunshine
Sunshine cloud.
Here.
Thanks. Hey,
Call me Dorothy. You can also call me Darling for the right amount.
Oh good, we fixed her. I was really worried.
I know, right? Yeah, Dorothy, why didn't you buy me a drink? Just to let you know, I don't swing that way.
What way, Lilum?
I'm a man's man. I like men, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but...
Oh, don't worry. I wasn't hitting on you. I was thanking you.
Thanking me?
Your package let me see Honey here laughing like an idiot.
Your package. It's easier than you think.
That made me happy, and I don't know. It fit with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm than when I entered.
Glad to help, I guess?
Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, Honey. Enjoy your big wiener.
Out with you. And don't come back.
Except, please come back.
Except please come back, yes.
She seems like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like
I get it. Don't worry. You like guys. It's clear. Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Have you been to the Motor District?
I spend all my free time in the Motor District, actually. Why?
Is it true what they say about all the illegal races going on there?
You're not a cop, are you?
As far as I remember, no.
Why would I... Mario, why would I... never mind.
That's a great way to answer that question. As far as I remember,
Yeah.
no.
Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there's also a semi-legal league going on there.
Semi-legal?
The authorities acknowledge that there's races going on. We don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end.
Huh. Have you heard about a biker called Christine Love?
Miss Love? Of course, everyone knows who she is. What about her?
Is her gang as dangerous as they say?
I don't know. Nobody knows.
Excuse me?
They look intimidating enough, but the truth is that nobody has faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that got beaten to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So her gang is just there, menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone.
No.
No.
No. Do you want anything else?
I'll have a piano man.
All right. Piano Man for Mario.
Yeah, this is already a big one.
Already big, yeah. That's okay. And the rocks in there. Here.
Yeah, this is nice. This will sound weird, but do you believe in replibots?
Replibots.
There's the belief that some Lilim out there are designed to perfectly replicate a particular human. That someone or something replaces those humans with such Lilim. Thus, they call them replibots.
You know a lot about this.
I don't. It's in most magazines nowadays.
Well, it's the first time I've heard of it. What about it?
On my way here, I almost ran over my neighbor. He just showed up in the middle of the street. And I say almost because he moved really quickly out of the way. And then I went to deliver a package and somehow my neighbor was there, almost immediately after the whole thing. And he was there the whole time.
Maybe it was someone that looked like him?
He had the same looks, clothes, and mannerisms. Trust me, you know a perfect replica when you see one. And you saw the kid Lilum here. They can easily pass off as humans. There are even Lilum idol singers nowadays whose voices can pass off as human. They can be passing off as humans under our very own noses, replacing us little by little.
At this point in time, I really doubt it. Lilum behavior is a bit different. You can easily tell someone's a Lilum because they seem... How do I put this? They don't care about risk and danger as much as we do. They treat risks with a lot more leniency.
Still, be careful. Keep an eye out for uncanny doppelgangers. I'm leaving. Thanks for everything.
Please come again.
What's your take on the Replicabot thing? Do you believe in them?
Do you?
Not really, but I asked you first.
When I was in high school, I had this irrational fear of aliens. I was paranoid that they would come. What would I do then? I remember I lost lots of sleep because of it.
That doesn't answer my question.
Let me finish. After many months of fear, I reached a conclusion that might as well apply here. It's useless to be afraid. I'm but a simple woman. I wouldn't be able to do shit against them. So I'd rather live without being afraid. Because the memories of not being afraid will be my only solace when the Nivali crabs invade. When the Replibots come.
Jill, are you still afraid of aliens?
What part of it's useless to be afraid didn't you catch?
Right. Let's smarmy look.
I know.
Back. Did anything happen?
I discovered I have the sense of humor of an 8-year-old. Jill, it's okay, we all do.
Did anything new happen?
Hey!
They brought you a package. Ah, yes! My curated wiener! It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it? My curated wiener. That's a new one.
Have some pocket money. I'm out of excuses. Oh my god.
Okay. We got like 2 more days to pull this out.
2,500.
We could do this.
Yeah, we're almost there.